Welcome back to the finale of Let's Play Mega Man 4. Dr. Albert W. Wily. He has created many robots to challenge and defeat Mega Man. A good point, he's a genius scientist. A bad point, he's incorrigible. He likes world domination and dislikes accepting defeat. He even crawled his way out of a situation where he was pretty much left for dead in order to come back and challenge Mega Man again. Speaking of Dr. Albert W. Wily, let's talk about his main rival and source of hatred. Not just Mega Man, but Dr. Thomas Light, the world's #1 authority on robotics. A good point, he has good faith. A bad point, he's douchey, which I looked up on the Urban Dictionary, and douchey is used in an affectionate manner to describe a person who commits acts of douchebaggery but is nevertheless forgiven and loved for who he or she is. That's true. I looked up an Urban Dictionary. It's gotta be true. So Dr. Light is a douche, but he's a lovable douche. So that's pretty funny. I laughed. I had a pretty good laugh when I found that out. He likes the internet, as we all do, and dislikes violence. Good for you, Dr. Light. You're a stand-up guy. Kind of a douche, but you're a stand-up guy. Alright. Dr. Wily's Castle. The Mega Man 4 variant. Stage 1 is pretty much Metool City. The only enemy you're going to see here, including the boss, are Metools. Metools of all kinds. Jumping Metools, swimming Metools, ballerina Metools. Big Metools, little Metools, Metools all around. Also, your weapon energy from Dr. Cossack's Citadel is still going to be the same in the Wily Castle, so conserve, conserve, conserve. Dr. Wily's Castle brings back a lot of familiar concepts from the older Mega Man games, like the reappearing and disappearing platforms. Those are back. Only for a couple of screens, but they're back. You can just rush jet to skip this because... Nah. Why do it when we got the tools to skip it? But yeah, Dr. Wily's Castle, it's shorter than Cossack's Citadel. You saw it's only 2 actual stages before we get to the final stage, so... To make up for the fact that we're doing 2 castles in a row, with weapon energy not being refilled for either one of them, you know... Having a shorter second castle, you know, makes sense in that regard. Dr. Wily's Castle also has the same thing as Cossack's Castle. Keep an eye out for the color of the Wily logo, as that is a hint sometimes to the weakness of the boss. In this case, the Metal Daddy. Metal Daddy is weak to both Ring Boomerang and Dust Crusher. Metal Daddy does one thing only. It stays hidden, it jumps, and... causes a shockwave as soon as it lands, so, you know, that's going to be a problem. And it summons little Metools from the sky, from the ceiling. And yeah, that's it. It's not that tough a boss. Sometimes it's difficult to determine how far he's going to be jumping, so you're going to get hit a couple of times. As a result, you're going to be using at least one E-Tank during the fight. But yeah, he's not all that tough. He's going down as soon as he pokes his head up one more time. Unlike most other Metools, this Metool doesn't actually fire pellet shots, so that's pretty good. And he's dead. That's the end of Wily 1. It's a pretty cool looking Wily Castle. I also like the castle theme, just like with Dr. Cossack's Castle. It's very, it's appropriate. I like it. Anyway, Wily 2. The last actual level of the game. The last full-length actual platforming, jumping and shooting level of the game that isn't just boss refights and, you know, final bosses. So overall, I really like Mega Man 4. It's not my favorite one, and that has quite a bit to do with the Mega Buster. I find it makes the game way too easy, way too simple, way less strategic than the other Mega Man games. You don't really need that much skill to play Mega Man 4, so in that regard, it's pretty good. So most people can pick up and play this one compared to Mega Man 1, 2, or 3. However, the charge of the Mega Buster kind of ruins the whole point of the weaknesses thing. Some bosses still require weaknesses, and are still useful with weaknesses, especially in these final castles, but not most of them. Most of them can be taken out with just the Mega Buster very, very easily without a lot of skill, just because you now have the ability to charge it up. So, in that regard, this game kind of ruins the simplicity, yet innate complexity of the original Mega Man games. Because now that whole rock, paper, scissors thing is kind of pointless. It's still there, but it's kind of pointless when you can just charge up your weapon and do massive damage to your bosses. Not to say that I hate Mega Man 4. I think it's really fun, and it's got some really good music. I didn't talk about this too much, but well, I did a little bit. But the castle themes in this game are fantastic. Ring Man's theme is fantastic. Dive Man's theme is really cool. It's a really good soundtrack. And decent level design. It's just that Mega Buster thing kind of bothers me. Kind of takes a few points off. If it wasn't for that, I'd say this is probably my second favorite one. Right behind Mega Man 3, if it wasn't for that. As it is, though, it's still fun. It's still good. It's still Mega Man, so you can't go wrong if you pick this. Don't be fooled by that color of Dr. Wily logo, by the way. The weakness of this boss is most definitely Ring Boomerang, not Dive Missile. This boss being the Taco Trash? Whatever, it's a giant robot with a face. It's got two attacks. It'll either shoot fire out of its mouth hole thing, or it'll shoot ball bombs out of its giant Dustman vacuum cleaner-esque top there. And that's all it's pretty much do. You just gotta work your way up to that second moving platform and start using Ring Boomerang to really wail on the Taco Trash. Dodge that. Make sure you don't fall, or you have to work your way back up to that second platform again. Dodging those ball bombs and the fire, timing your jumps. Got pretty lucky there. But that's it! Taco Trash is dead. Last full-length stage of the game is done. And now we move on to the last stage of the game. The Skull. Boss refights and the final boss. Alright. Oh, I love this music too! It's really cool. It's very epic. Very appropriate for a Dr. Wily castle. But before we get to the boss refights, we do have a little bit of a stage. There really isn't that much to this bit. Just working your way down. I miss all that weapon energy up there, which is a shame. Would have loved to use it. But whatever. We're fine. There really isn't much to this opening bit. Just, make your way down, collect your health, your weapon energy, and get ready for your boss refights. Here's the teleporter room. We're going to go super speed again. Not slower like Mega Man 3, because you already know the weaknesses for all these bosses. So, I will see you all in a little bit after I take on the A-Robot Masters to take on Wily. Alright, we're back. Whew. Okay. Let's go and take on the final boss. Wily Machine number 4. 2 phases. First phase is weak to the ring boomerang. Ring boomerang. Also, however, you can take advantage of this blind spot here. He can't actually hit you when you're standing there, and just use your wire adapter and hit him again and again. He can never hit you. That's his blind spot. I don't have enough wire adapter weapon energy to finish him off, but I put quite a chunk in him. Put quite a dent in him, I should say. As it hits twice, once as it goes up and once as it goes down. But the real weakness of Wily Machine 4 Phase 1 is Ring Boomerang. Weakness of Phase 2, Drill Bombs. But you can't just shoot your drill bombs. You have to shoot them and detonate them before they actually hit the Wily Machine. Only the explosion damages the precious jewel in the center of the Wily Machine. The drill bomb itself isn't high enough to reach it. Yeah, you don't get enough height to actually reach the jewel yourself, but shooting the drill bomb and detonating it right before it gets to the Wily Machine is what you need to do. And that's it. Now the machine goes down. We win the game! You got nothing left, Wily, except you escaped! Damn it. Oh, another fake out. I mean, not really a fake out. Who didn't see this coming after Mega Man 3? He just escapes and runs off. Yay. Anyway, the real final stage of the game. The second skull. There we go. But before we do that, though, here is a funny little glitch from the Wily Machine fight. You kill Wily, use the Rain Flush ability, and you actually kill Wily. Not just defeat the machine, but you actually kill Wily. If you wait long enough and shoot the Rain Flush as he's flying away and after the machine disappears, you won't have the machine there, but yeah, you can glitch the game and be unable to finish it if you kill Wily with the Rain Flush. Or sorry, after you after you kill Wily Machine Phase 2, then use Rain Flush to kill Wily, and then you can't progress anymore. The game is glitched and you have to reset or use a password to get back. This last little hallway, you can grind for weapon energy from those worm enemies. I have enough, so I don't need to. And here's the real final boss. The Wily Capsule. Wily Capsule teleports around the room. Basically, use your Pharaoh Shot, track him down, and, you know, drive the charged up Pharaoh Shot into him. It's his weakness. Also, Ring Boomerang can be used if you don't have anyone Pharaoh Shot. But Pharaoh Shot is the preferred option. After Pharaoh Shot is used, you can still fire it If you're still holding down the button after you drive the charged up Pharaoh shot that's above you. Yeah, after you drive in the charged in Pharaoh shot that's above you into Wily, and you're still holding the button, technically you can still fire it again. So you know, that's a nice little trick to waste less weapon energy as you fight. That way you don't need a full weapon energy bar for Pharaoh shot in order to beat Dr. Wily. I missed there, I don't know why. Teleported away way too quick. But yeah, this is a pretty simple boss, pretty cool little music. And one more is gonna do it. Come on, Wily. Come on. You got nothing, you're beat. Oh, he's down there. You can only hit him when he's on level with you or above you. Come on, Wily. You got nothing. Your shots that appear from whenever, they're not doing anything to me. I can dodge them. Oh, I got you. Alright. There it is. And that's Mega Man 4. You get to see the laboratory that we fought him in. But then that sly dog leaves. Oh, man. And the whole thing's gonna blow. Oh, there goes Wily. He got away. Ready to fight another day. How about that Proto Man, though? Really? I mean, he went undercover and kind of betrayed Wily again. Wily's not gonna like that. Not really. Hope he doesn't go after him next. Oh, the castle blew up. That's it. That's Mega Man 4. Now that we have some time, let's talk a little bit about Mega Man. DLN-001, Mega Man. A super robot created by Dr. Light. He is the guardian of peace and justice. A good point, a sense of justice. A bad point, reckless behavior. He likes animals and dislikes nothing. Well, I'd probably say he dislikes injustice. That makes more sense than nothing. But yeah, Proto Man was working undercover. For us, infiltrating Wily's ranks. So now that Wily really 100% knows that Proto Man can't be trusted and is in league with Mega Man and Dr. Light, I hope Dr. Wily doesn't go after Proto Man next. I really hope so. I hope Dr. Wily doesn't force Proto Man to do something evil. Like he did in Mega Man 3. Or like he thought he did in Mega Man 3 and Mega Man 4. Kidnapping a kid. Come on, Wily. Anyway. The end. As we wrap this up, though, I'd also like to talk about DLN-002. Role: a housekeeping robot created by Dr. Light. She's thought of as the sister of Mega Man. A good point, she's helpful. A bad point, cowardice. She likes cooking and dislikes cockroaches. Alright. And that's it. That's Mega Man 4. I hope you enjoyed. Next time we're going to be tackling Mega Man 5. Wily's escaped. Proto Man has been revealed as an undercover agent. Mega Man has once again saved the world. What will happen next? What will Wily's counterattack be? Or will it even be Wily? Will it be somebody else while Wily lays low for a while? Who knows? We'll find out next time, though, as we get started on Mega Man 5. Overall, though, I like 4. Again, not my favorite. The charged up Mega Buster kind of makes things too easy, in my opinion. Kind of ruins the whole rock, paper, scissors with the weakness thing. Again, not that weaknesses don't still have a place in Mega Man, but the charged up Mega Buster kind of poo-poos on a lot of it, so. Also, I got to a lot of the bios. Actually, I think I got to all the bios that I missed from the other games. Because Dr. Cossack doesn't actually have a bio in this game. He doesn't have a bio at all, which is kind of weird. Yeah, you'd think he would. Neither does his daughter Kalinka, so yeah. That's Mega Man 4. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next time, and have a good day.